Hello everyone, it's Rebecca aka Dragonspun, and a really cool map which I learned how to do with picture frames. Just thought I'd start out with that because it's cool and, well, there's no real point to that other than if you didn't know that green dot is where we are. But these are cool. Okay, so I learned with the help of a friend, Top Hat Duck, that, oh gosh, I am so bad at flying. No, that isn't what I learned, but I am. So this first one right here is regular map, and the one next to it is zoomed out by one, and so forth and so on to the littlest one, which we are this insignificant little green dot in the middle of this tiny little circle in this big old picture frame. So, the point of that, because now I've totally spaced, is that I never knew you could make zoomed out maps. I just didn't know that. So I thought I'd share it in case you guys don't know that either. So it's really awesome, actually. So you take a map, you use the map in your hands so that you see where you are. That's like this number 1 over here. This is a regular map, as if I had a map in my hand, and I think I actually have a map. Hold on. I think I kept those maps. I did. Okay. So, oh yeah, because I was gonna, is that going on the right hand? No, of course not. Okay. So, here's what happens. You take a regular empty map, and you look at it, and you're like, oh, look, there I am. See, there I am, the white dot behind the green dot. Okay, so then I put that one in the picture frame up there. That's that one. And that is really cool, right? So I'm like, hey, that's cool. And then I saw something on the wiki about zooming maps or something. Or no, I know what I did. I asked about this, scaling at 1:1, level 0 of 4. And I said, what the heck does that mean? And Ducky was so nice as to explain you can zoom maps. And then he said, it's something like paper around a map. And I was messing around with it, and then I went to the wiki, and I found out you can make scaling at 1:2, level 1 of 4, scaling at 1 of 4, level 2 of 4, 1 of 8, and 1 of 16, 3 and 4. And they get zoomed out. So, see, there's the mountain, it's really huge, and then there's the mountain, it's a little bit less huge, and then there's the mountain getting really small, and even smaller, and finally, really darn tiny, like that one over there. And then, of course, you can put them in picture frames, which we all knew because they make, well, I assume we all knew it, maybe we didn't, but you can put maps in picture frames. They look really cool. This is actually 9, was it 9? Yeah, 9 maps, which I flew around the area with maps and kept opening new maps until I had 9 in a square, and I got this big map, which I think is pretty awesome, that you can put it in 9 picture frames in a square, and you get a big map that just amazing. I just love that feature. But if you put one of these scaled out ones and you don't have it all explored, it doesn't have anything to put in the outer square, so it just does what it has, and it puts it in there, and it makes the picture frame look big. So that's a way to get bigger picture frames if you want to put a little map in there. It's like tiny, or you can try to explore all of that. I don't know, some people can explore that much. I probably could if I really tried, but I don't really want to try because I have a surprise for you. My nephew asked me to make a fireworks tutorial. So the maps were just like a bogus entry that I added in there. And I've got all this redstone for my nephew because he wanted me to make a fireworks display. Now I am going to show you, I already filled this with fireworks. And that's because I did not want to spend 50 hours on a video making random fireworks to show you all the different fireworks I can make, because apparently there are like trillions and trillions and zillions of recipes and possibilities, which I simply was not going to do. And so, that one's not worth anything. Okay, So then I got together the materials so I can make you a tutorial. So what we're doing today, with my sore throat that I've gotten, is a fireworks tutorial. Now this is gunpowder. If you don't do this in creative, it will take you forever to get enough gunpowder to make a decent amount of fireworks, let alone fill 5 dispensers. So, if you want to play with fireworks, you might want to be in creative because it takes a lot of gunpowder. Okay? So we're going to get some gunpowder because that's the first thing you need. And I'm just going to get 3 for now, 3 stacks. And then I'm going to briefly explain. Fire charge is what makes your fireworks big balls instead of little balls, because the default for a firework is a small ball. So then there's the big ball, and then there's the gold nugget, which makes it star shaped. Sorry, I had to look at what else I had there. The gold nugget makes a star shape. The feather makes a burst, like you know those little bottles that you get, you pull the string and it spurts out of the bottle. It's kind of like that. So that's kind of fun. And then there's the creeper head, which actually you can use any head, but it's always going to make a creeper face. So I used the creeper head. So we're going to go ahead and put these in our inventory because these are shape modifiers. And you have to have a shape. Well, you don't have to because, of course, the default is a small ball. But who wants all small balls? You got to do something interesting, right? So then I guess I better have 4 of these because we got 4 of those. And then diamonds, which who wants to waste their diamonds in fireworks, right? So again, if you want to waste diamonds, that's cool, but if you want to be in creative, it's probably a better idea. Diamonds give your fireworks a trail, so instead of just going boom, little dot of color, you get boom and a little bit of a trail. So that's nice. And then glowstone dust, which you can get a lot of. So you can do this one very easily in survival. This one makes your fireworks twinkle like a star. So with a gold nugget and some glowstone dust and some gunpowder and some paper, you can make a pretty great sparkly star firework. That's just one example. Now over here I have all the colors of the dyes because you can't have a firework without color. I mean, you literally can't. It won't let you make any. So, blue is my favorite color, so I'm going to get that. And then red is my friend's favorite color. And, well, actually, it's a couple of my friend's favorite color. And orange is another friend's favorite color. And purple is another one. So we're just going to grab all these colors because I'm sure it's everybody's favorite color in there somewhere, right? So we're just going to grab a bunch of random colors. I don't really love these colors. I did add them in some of the fireworks that I have out there, but I don't love them enough to add them all, okay? So don't hate me for not adding all of the colors. I'm just doing a tutorial. And then we've got our sugar canes, which I just got the sugar canes so that some of you who aren't already aware, and I know sugar canes have been around a long time, but there are still newbies out there. I just wanted to show you that sugar canes make paper only if you put 3 across. Now, I don't think they have to be in the middle. I think you can put them up here. Yeah, you can put them any row you want, but they have to be 3 across. I mean, you can't do, you can't do this, can't do that. You certainly don't want to do that because that makes sugar, which is great if you want to make cake or feed horses, because I don't know if they like sugar or not, but yeah, I just wanted to show you how to make the paper because you will need that in the end, but that's our very last step. And again, a whole lot of gunpowder. And notice I had some in the first chest, and now I have some in this chest, and that's because you need gunpowder twice. So again, super bunches of gunpowder. And son, I did not give you permission to go down yet. So time set 12 p.m. What? Oh, I'm not on the server. Okay. Time set 0. We'll just make it daytime again. And by the time I'm done with all of this, that sun shall have made its way back over there again, or I'll make it dark. We'll see. Okay, so let's get down to business. We've got our gunpowder. We are definitely going to need gunpowder. That's the core of any good firework. even in real life. So, I'm going to add a lot of colors because, like I said, everybody's got a favorite color and everybody should be represented. Hopefully I didn't insult somebody with black or pink or, well, no, I got pink in there. Black or brown or white or gray or lime or whatever, okay? So everybody's in here that I could reasonably fit in here for right now. Oh, somebody's got to go. Well, let's see. Well, no, we'll work it out. We'll work it out. It's okay. So notice we have a small ball because I didn't put a shape in there. So small ball is default. And then we have blue, red, orange, purple, pink, and green. Well, I'm not thrilled by purple and pink being next to each other, so I'm going to move those. And now we got blue, red, purple, orange, pink, green. I like that better. So now we've got our colors in there. And I know the color order doesn't really matter to a whole lot of people, but I am super OCD. If you know me, you know that. And I just like all the colors to be represented. Now it's time to pick our shape. If I put a fire charge in, then the small ball changes to large ball. See that? Okay. And then if I put gold nugget, I get star shaped. And a feather. Burst. And you might be getting bored, but hang on because there's a big finale coming up. Creeper shaped. So that's cool. And then diamond. See, now it's back to small ball because I took these out, but it says underneath the colors trail. And then if I take that out and put this in, twinkle. Okay, so we have our shape modifiers. We have our 4 shape modifiers, which I really hope they do more in the future. And then our effects. Okay, so we've got our colors, we've got our gunpowder. I'm going to do a large ball. And I'm going to do a trail. Now we got large ball, trail, and all those colors. And I'm going to make just one because I don't want to waste the whole stack of things and have to go get more. So we're going to take the trail out. We're going to take this ball out. I'm going to do a burst because I really like the bursts. I know some people aren't thrilled by them, but with a trail, the bursts are kind of cool. So I'm going to make one of those. And then I'm going to make a star-shaped twinkly thing because remember I said star-shaped and twinkly goes together. Oh no, okay. What I did star-shaped with no twinkly because I'm a dork. I just clicked the wrong thing, that's all. Now there's my star shape with a twinkle. So we got one with a twinkle and one without. You'll get to see the difference. And actually that's not a bad idea. I think I'm going to do a burst with, see, I have a burst with a trail, so now I'm going to do a burst without a trail. Excuse me. And then, what did I not do? A creeper head, right? Creeper head. And then I don't really want to give him a trail, but I am going to give him a sparkle because it might make him look like he's about to explode. And then I'll do one without a twinkle too. And I think that's probably enough for now, don't you? Okay, so we've got our 7 little fireworks here. I'm going to put the other stuff away because we don't need that anymore. We're done. Oh, well, we need the gunpowder, but you'll see why in a minute. Okay, now we're going to need paper. Now, what you need for each of these fireworks is 1 paper and up to 3 gunpowders for each firework. That's every single firework you want to make. Put that down there. Okay, that's because 1 gunpowder makes it last 1 tick, or whatever it's called, and I'll show you in here. I'll be able to show you what it's called. Okay, so we put the fireworks star in, because the fireworks star is the core of our firework now. It's got our gunpowder, it's got our colors, it's got our shapes and our effects. And then we are going to wrap it in paper, okay? And then we're going to give it some gunpowder to shoot off. I mean, like technically you should probably like put the paper in the middle and put this on top of it and this underneath of it, and then it makes a rocket, but I'm not so particular about that. That's one thing I'm not OCD about, I guess. But if you see firework rocket, flight duration 1. Well, that's an awfully short duration for a firework, especially in Minecraft. So I'm going to put a second one in there, and then I'm going to put a third one in there. And flight duration 3. That is more like it. And that's the highest it goes at the moment. I am hoping someday for more. And how did I not get a stack of paper? Okay, here we go. Alright, so now I'm just going to make up the rest of these fireworks. And put this across there. You know what? I'm just going to put this all the way across there. And yeah, here you get that. And then I'm going to put the paper up here. There, now we're set. Now, flight duration 3. Take that out. Oh, look at that. What is this? Oh, did you see that? Gunpowder and paper makes a firework rocket. And I am going to make one of these because I want to show you how silly and ridiculous it is that there's a firework rocket with no effects. But that was just for an example. Now, flight duration 3. Flight duration 3. And they're all going to be 3 because what's the fun in a short firework? None. I'm telling you right now, none. Okay, so let's get this stuff back. Let's put it away. Put the paper away. There's no room for gunpowder in there. Gunpowder goes in here. I spent probably 3 hours the other night setting all this up for you guys. I set all that up. I made all the fireworks. I set all this up. It took me 3 hours. And I was going to do the video that night, and I didn't have a sore throat. It would have been great. But, yeah. It took me 3 hours, and I was tired, so I didn't. But now, where's the sun? Hello, sun. You're not quite as fast as I had hoped, but that's okay. It's slash sun. You didn't see that, right? Okay, slash time set 14,000. Look at that. Beautiful nighttime. Probably about daytime, actually. I don't know. I'm really bad with the times. I just know 0 is dawn and 15,000 are nighttime. But there's no moon. And oh, there's the moon. Well, apparently 14,000 is pretty early in the night. Okay, so here's the firework rocket with no effects. See? No effects. Now watch this. Oh, that was interesting. Huh? What? Where's the fireworks? No fire. Oh, well, that one's crap. Nobody wants a firework that does nothing, right? Okay, so let's try this one. Let's see. What is this? This is our creeper shape. There he goes. Oh, well, he was sideways, but let's shoot a couple more up. Now, if you're in creative, you only need one firework, and they just keep going because you don't use it because you're in creative. What is this? Oh, okay, the one was the twinkle and the other one was non-twinkle. Let's see if we can see a difference now that we know that. Non-twinkle. Okay, and twinkle. What do we got? Yeah, okay, it twinkled a little. I saw that. It twinkled, okay. And then what do we got? We got burst. Let's do the burst. No trail. It's just a burst, okay. And then let's find the burst with a trail. That's this one. That's not the right one, is it? Let's see. What's the next one? 6. Okay, there we go. This one's with the trail. Burst with a trail. Ah, see, that's the one I like. This one is probably one of my favorite shapes, is the burst with the trail. Look at that. That is awesome. Okay. Well, now you can see why that's my favorite. Let's take out the ones we've already done. Creepers, burst. Oh, we got a star shape with a twinkle and star shape with no twinkle. And a large ball with trails, which I didn't do a large ball without trails, but whatever. Here you go. Ball. Whoosh! Now that's the fireworks we love, right? That's the fireworks we love. And these don't last very long. I mean, they go up, they burst, they're gone. It's kind of really sad how they don't last very long, even with the longest duration of 3 gunpowders. I just hope they fix that someday and let them last a little bit longer. Now we're going to do the star and then the star with the twinkle. So star, Oh, that one kind of went behind me, but you gotta see it. It's a star. There, let's go out there. Star. Yeah. Well, it's better viewed from up top. You'll see when we get to the finale. And there's the star with the twinkle. See, it twinkled. It definitely twinkled. I saw the twinkle. Okay. So let's put this stuff in here. So we're done with those. And then you get to see the oh, why am I not flying? Come on. Okay. Oh, I'm going to blame Fraps for that one because you guys know I lag. But here we go. Are you ready for the big finale? I made all these fireworks for you guys. Let's make sure the time is set. Excuse me. Alright, here we go. And there it is. And it's going to keep going until we run out of fireworks, so I probably won't keep recording for the whole thing, but I wanted you to get a view of a lot of different fireworks, and I made a lot of different fireworks. There was a creeper looking like he exploded. He had some green and some white in him. I used both colors of green and a white to get that creeper to look like he was going to explode. I added the glowstone dust to make him look like he was twinkling, like he was going to explode. So I thought that was cool. And then I made a lot of different fireworks with different colors. I was just throwing random stuff together. So some of them turned out pretty great and some of them turned out not so great. You can see these are all duration 3. None of them were less than 3 duration, and they still don't last super long. So keep that in mind when you're making your fireworks shows. If you want to have a really long show, you're going to want to make a lot of duration 3s. There are a lot of different colors in there. It's so colorful. I hope you guys really enjoy this. I'm going to fly up a little closer as soon as I can fly again and show you up close. These are really fantastic. I like the fireworks. I hope that you guys enjoy the show. And I hope that you've all learned how to make fireworks so that you can have your own shows. There's a creeper. Alright, well, thank you for watching. Please leave a like if you enjoyed the tutorial or at least the finale. And I hope the maps didn't put you off at the very beginning. If you stayed for the whole thing, my heart goes out to you. Alright, thank you so much and have a good day.